When recovering from an injury or medical condition, there's no better place to do so than your own home. Here to tell us what Home Rehab Express can do for you or even a loved one is Marcos Porras. Good morning. So great to have you back.
Thank you.
So talk about Home Rehab Express. We've had you, you come on, you talk about your amazing services, but if for some reason someone's been under a rock and doesn't know what you guys offer, how can you help?
We are a Medicare certified home health agency that provide ancillary services post-operatively to people's homes, such as nursing, physical therapy, occupational therapy, social work.
Today we're going to talk about attention to detail for home physical therapy, and there's a couple of things that people really need to know as they're going into this process, and a lot of that has to do, we're going to touch on the, moving furniture, we're going to talk about this walker in a minute, and area rugs as well. So what's the first thing that you suggest we do to just be safe? And
well, a lot of people don't understand that sometimes post-operatively their home is an architectural nightmare, and it's kind of too late after the fact to be moving furniture around. So I advise them always to pick up any throw rugs and to be mindful of being able to have a walkway between their coffee table and their sitting facility or surface, to be able to move around and ambulate around the area that they're going to be sitting in. Also, a good idea would be to switch the wheels on the walker to the inside, as to give them more clearance and be able to go through the doorways and whatnot.
See, I didn't even know that was an option to switch them to the inside. That's
a lot of people
great
don't.
Advice
it's
right
really
there.
good.
So, and then like you said, it's super important to think this through ahead of time, kind of come up with a checklist of all the things that need to be done, because once you've already gone through that surgery, you're going to make it even more difficult for you. And being in the comfort of your own home, I think that, you're so used to that setup, there's probably a lot of things you don't think about until you're in the position where it's causing a problem for you. So great advice there. Another thing you talk about is moving area rugs, and I trip on, I don't know if I'm just Mrs. Clumsy, but those are a nightmare anyway. They're so easy to trip on, and you're going to end up causing an injury that way. So what do you suggest?
Yes, it's absolutely very important to pick up your area of ambulation, and also the bathroom is also another dangerous place to have. There are some equipments that you can purchase pre-surgery, pre-surgery to be able to pick up items off the floor should you need to.
And that's
this is just a grabber.
A grabber.
A little grabber stick and stuff. It's very
useful.
useful.
So that makes it, you don't have to bend over that way, especially depending on where that injury is, I suppose. It's just going to make it so much easier. Is that something we would get at a medical equipment store, or where?
You can, yes, you can pretty much pick them up at a hardware store. They're quite cheap, and they're very, very handy, because when the remote hits the floor, the last thing you want to do is bend over to be able to pick it up. And sometimes with, for instance, total hips, that's a contraindication at the moment.
And also pets. I've got a house full of pets, and I know they get under my feet a lot. I can imagine they can cause some problems
Fido
too.
will put you on the ground, and it'll be a nightmare.
How should we handle that?
Either get Fido out of the way or make sure to cage them while they're, rehabbing.
Yeah, just to be extra cautious, because they can certainly get under your feet. So great advice there. Again, come up with that to-do list pre-op, before you get into that surgery, so that you can make your home life a little bit easier. You guys can help with that with Home Rehab Express. I know you like to send people to your website. Is that where you suggest everyone goes to learn more about your services?
We've got a list of these pre-operative on there. So it's homerehabexpress.com.
Even better. We'll be sure to check the website out. And if you'd like to learn more about what we talked about today, you can also head to our website. That is fox4morningblend.com.
Great tips there. Things are really heating up in the Master Chef kitchen. Tonight, the chefs put together a Sweet 16 that's supposed to be sweet. But will it fizzle or sizzle? We've got a sneak peek coming up.